Established in 2011, the First Tee of South Puget Sound is the 201st chapter of the First Tee, an international network which has impacted over 6.5 million young people since 1997. Our mission is to teach life skills through the game of golf to youth who otherwise wouldn't have the chance to play the game. In 2012, the First Tee of South Puget Sound reached over 2,000 youth in Pierce County through our outreach and on-course programs. Currently, we work with 10 youth-serving partners, including Boys and Girls Club, the Rescue Mission, Phoenix Housing, Northwest Leadership Foundation, and Military Youth Services at Joint Base Lewis McChord. Our program is taught at Chambers Bay, Meadow Park, and Joint Base Lewis McChord golf courses, as well as in 3 Tacoma Public Schools physical education departments. As a part of the First Tee's goal to reach 10 million new young people, our chapter has committed to reach over 5,000 youth by 2015, when we will welcome the U.S. Open to Chambers Bay. We have already begun to see the lasting impacts from our program in our local youth.
My name is Scott Lohr. I'm the NYSA Program Coordinator at the Boys and Girls Club of South Puget Sound. Each week when we go out to the course for First Tee programming, there's always one of the 9 core values being taught. When we get there, the kids are really anxious, what's today's lesson, what's today's word? And I have to tell them, guys, I don't even know, wait till we get there. You get out of the van, you see the big sign that says, integrity, sportsmanship, whatever the value is. And those are things that they're getting, full lessons for an hour and a half each week out of the course, and just those things. And, we've seen a big difference in a lot of the kids. I've had other staff approach me, coming up writing positive incident reports for saying that, Jeremiah came and helped me with this, he showed respect. Isaiah came to this, he showed leadership. Tiana came to this, she showed responsibility. And it's things that, those were some of the kids before they started this program kind of had real troubles in the club with different things. And it's something we've just seen a big change in a lot of them. It's been awesome to watch them grow. We had a 2-hand touch football game going. And it was a group that was mostly First Tee kids. And we're out there, and one of the first plays, I won't say names, but we're playing 2-hand touch football, and someone just gets blasted to the ground, crying tears. And I think I will recognize it was Jeremiah. He came running up, and he was tugging on my shirt, and I'm trying to not be so upset with the kid that just pushed someone down. He's just like, that wasn't very good sportsmanship, was it? And I was like, no, it wasn't, Jeremiah. And I just kind of joked, and I was like, I wish you could get into his head. And he walked over, and he very calmly approached the kid, and he was like, putting your hands on someone like that is not being very respectful, and that's not very good sportsmanship. And if you're going to be like that, well, I don't think you should play. And he walked away, and I was like, I covered my mouth, and I could see it hit that kid. It was another First Tee kid that he told. And then as Jeremiah was walking away, he turned around and he was like, what would Mr. Bryan say? Because Mr. Bryan's one of the volunteers that's out there, and apparently he has talked with some of those boys intensively about sportsmanship because of incidents that have happened out of the course. And that comment just made the kid kind of just put his head down, and he processed it for a minute, and I was going to jump in, and I didn't want to say nothing, but then he brought his head up, he came, he went over and apologized to the kid he pushed, got back in, and then for the rest of the session we had a great game. It was truly mind-blowing for me to see where these kids have come to where they are now just by learning some of the stuff that you guys teach them. So there's just days where, kids missing shots, shanking stuff, putts going 10, 20 feet past the hole, and they drop that club and put the head down, and the First Tee staff and volunteers are right there to pick them up and teach them, just like, hey, you got to keep trying, there's always another shot. And to see, again, their attitudes from that first time I brought them out to this past day when we had our first little graduation day of the player level, the way they've been taught to persevere and keep trying and keep working and not give up, it's like setting them up with really valuable, I believe, life skills for the future.